Hi everyone, James is back with another B9 robot build video. Um, I had mentioned in other videos that I was trying to come up with a way of getting my vents to be movable or removable on a printed torso. And I've come up with a solution, so I thought I'd share it with y'all. So the solution comes thanks to Winston Lee Emerson, who's a member of our B9 Robot Builders group on Facebook. I want to thank Winston. He gave me the idea of, or suggested the idea of using magnets, and they got to be thinking about how to do that. And I think I came up with a pretty good solution, so I want to share it with you. So again, in review, I was trying to get these vents, these acrylic vents, to be able to come in and out or move on the printed torso. And movement really wasn't an option because unlike the front vent that I completely redid the front end and got it all to fit, the side vents not only will require me to do massive changes to the torso itself, but also in my underlying bottom supports down here. There just wasn't any room for the vents to slide one way or the other. The way got this all built. So my next option was to actually have them removable, and kept looking or thinking of different ways of doing it. None of them were really working very well until Winston mentioned the magnets, and I started thinking about that. So basically, what we're trying to do is have a way of getting the vents in and out. And so what I come up with is these magnets. And let me show you here what I've done on this one vent here. So basically, I got these tiny little magnets, and I glued them on the top edge of the vent. Okay, just needed two of them. So you can see the magnets there. I've actually bought two different packages of magnets. Not sure in which ones I wanted to use. One had thinner ones, and others had thicker ones, and I thought the thicker ones were too much. Turns out they were about right. The thicker ones didn't have as many in a package, so I ended up using multiple thin ones to come up with the depth I needed, or the thickness I needed on the magnets. Well, basically I glued magnets on there. These are magnets I got at Home Depot. Pretty strong little magnets. And so I did that to start with. And then what I did on the torso itself is I drilled these holes all the way through the torso where the vents go. And so there's one on each side, one on each edge and end. And so they go all the way through. You can see here, see my finger going through there. But anyway, just drilled them all the way through. They're a little bit bigger than the diameter of the magnets. And then my other issue was I have not come up with a very good way of, or a successful way of gluing metal to this PLA plastic that the torso is made out of. I just haven't been able to find I haven't tried a whole lot of methods, but I got super glue and that just hadn't been working very well. However, acrylic and metal glue real well with super glue, and acrylic and this PLA glue together real well with super glue. So what I come up with was, I don't know how well you can see this because it's mostly clear because it's acrylic, but I glued the magnets on a little piece of acrylic. And a little piece of acrylic is going to be eventually, I don't have it yet because I need to reprint one of these panels, so I just haven't got around to it yet. But basically it'll be glued on the underside of that ledge. Let's see if I can get it in focus here. In that ledge there, it'll be glued there, so that'll hold real well. Again, the acrylic and PLA work pretty well, gluing together. And then essentially with that magnet there glued right underneath, then the vent will then just sit right in those holes, and the two sets of magnets, two pairs of magnets, or one pair of magnets, I guess two sets, will kind of snap together, and it goes perfectly together there. Of course, this is upside down. I got the torso upside down here just to show you. So let me pause real quick, and I'll put the torso together and show you how well it works. Alrighty, here I got my torso put together here, and I'll go ahead and show you how this works. So basically, I just put just laid the magnets up in there. I don't have them glued or anything, but they work fine because they're not going to go anywhere with the bottom magnet snapping in place. So basically, I take my vent, I basically put it inside the slot like that, in the opening, grab a hold of it, put it in position, and then just snap it up in place. How sweet is that? And I just grab it, pull down on it, turn it, and out it comes. That gives me full access to the vent area so that I can put the clips in on the torso, get access to any parts inside the torso that I need to. Works really easy. Boom, holds in place right there. And voila, we have a vent, a movable vent. So that's my solution. I got the other two to do. Again, I got to reprint a panel and and do the other two. But I think it's a pretty good solution. I think it's going to work really well. Thanks again, Winston. I don't know if it's Winston Lee or Winston Lee Emerson for the idea of using the magnets. That was a great idea. Thanks for watching.